Color me surprised.
Huh? What?
Vegan.
What's up?
Was expecting to see you so early.
Oh. Next save. Well, I got 2 days off, so I figured 2 more days off, so I figured
Go ahead.
yeah, that works. Yeah, I'm currently getting on my while I'm in loading screens and such. I'm going ahead and getting
Yeah.
my contacts moved from my old phone to my new phone
Oh,
because I hadn't finished doing
not to
that
slow
yet.
up. We've got customers.
Gotcha.
Stupidly.
Drake.
Wait, what did you do?
He sent me this fucking thing and says JPEG me daddy.
Oh yeah,
And it's a fucking
he sent me that.
yeah. God damn it.
My boots.
That was the
Your
first thing I
face.
woke up to today was that message.
Take that
I didn't even
monster.
fucking read it until now because I was like, oh god.
I'm like, oh great, this early.
Let me something to eat. Well, Kill Street sent me something at this time. Oh no.
Right.
Go to the barn, buy things. Not that it will
I was
matter.
like, I'm intrigued, but I don't
You'll
want to look
still
at it yet.
die.
Oh no.
I need to
Oh
find
no.
out how my Zeds are failing to injure you.
So I texted my Kyle. I texted my Kyle. I texted my buddy Kyle like sup biatch. He's like sup toe sucker. Good lord, Kyle, come on, man. Don't kink shame me like that. Oh my God. So how are you
Had to
holding
work
up, man?
all this damn fog.
Eh. Into a fairly big ass argument with my mother about me going up to my buddy's house.
Oh boy. Sounds
Oh, I love. Hold on. It was great because I laid into her about it.
Wave 2.
I'll read you this text. Because
Time to
being
play.
fucking I laid into her.
Hang on.
That was it.
Hang on. You're kind of cut.
All
Be back 1 sec.
right.
All right, I'm back. What's up?
All right. So this is the first message I sent to her. I said, I think after I'm done helping Grandma, I'm gonna go stay at my buddy's house. She said, you can't come back to houses, and it could be months. Use your brains.
Wait, she said what?
And then after, she said, you can't come back to our houses, and it could be months. Use your brain.
What?
And after that, this is what I said to her. I said, I'm not being a fucking idiot, damn it. So thanks for that fucking insult. As for using my brain, well, guess what? You don't know them like I do. I've been going down for years, so don't feed me that shit. I know them. You don't. I know for a fact that his mother doesn't let him let them leave unless it's absolutely necessary. And then I mentioned my uncle, the girlfriend. I was like, what do you mean? They both work, so they are constantly at risk anyways. Their dad is laid off, and no one has left the house. And then after that, I said, I'm aware that I could potentially die to this, Mom. I'm not
Maybe
oblivious as
this
you
is
seem
where
to
we
think.
will live in the future.
And she said, yeah, why risk it, though? I said, because I know for a fact that they don't have it. What do you mean risk it? What about Derek, or, my uncle, his girlfriend, Derek and Molly, They work weekly, do they not? So I'm as much risk either way.
The area is secure. That means
Then she's
killing
like,
Zeds, they're getting
well,
nearer.
Molly is very careful, and Derek works in an office. How do I know they don't have it? Most people are asymptomatic. I was like, they've been wearing masks and gloves since the beginning of this. Their dad has been laid off since it started, and he doesn't even work there anymore. At the previous place he was. Mother is extremely cautious and takes all precautions. My buddy Logan hasn't left the house since it started, and neither has my buddy Adam. That seemed to shut her up.
It was fun. My boots, your face.
Because I haven't gotten a response from her since.
Take that monster. Voila.
None of the Zeds made it in. Surprising. What a cookie.
You see what I mean by why I don't like my own family as well?
The next one will be
Just from that
harder.
comment.
Come on.
So I'm going down
This area
at the end of this
remains
weekend.
mostly secure.
Sadly, I won't be able to
As
play
long as
any
you'll keep
games for a
somehow.
couple of
Is this
months.
some sort of prank? You're not this good.
This is the case, but I could still hop in and talk with everybody.
Right. Well, at least you can still hang out. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Fun.
You know holes in your armor are bad, right?
Ah, $10. $10. Shoot. Oh shit.
Well, I'll be right back. My phone just froze again.
Alright.
Protect the area, if you can.
All in the name of damn progress, no doubt. Huh. I like shooting. Watch your ears! Siren! And another one!
Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
Merde! Reloading! Get off me! Ah! Oh!
I didn't expect you to make it through that wave. If I thought that was anything but luck, none of the Zeds made it in. Surprising. What a cookie.
Lovely. Got some ammo here.
It's your funeral. Leaving your armor like that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Got the weapon here.
Wave 5.
Boss move. Glad I grabbed
Figured
this
it might.
gun when I did. Oh crap. Of course it's this guy.
Many have tried to interfere this month.
Figured I might as well finish off this bowl of chili that I had earlier.
I had the same guy today I had
Can't see the
yesterday.
Z.
The pulled barbecue or the Boston blood pulled barbecue sauce. Oh my
Mhm.
god, it's still good.
Got the grenade incoming.
Where is this guy?
He's shooting at me.
It's Cash Runner.
I stomped
Hello.
him.
I really have
I'm just eating a bowl of chili right now.
Oh, so Obsidian. I got the fucking Chileno.
Yeah, I saw that in the general chat.
Fucking the second that I got it, I was just like, oh fuck, finally I actually have one.
And let me guess, you just passed out, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Because I was fucking
Humans do not
needing to
deserve
go to
to
work
live
and
on
I
this
only
planet.
got like, I think 5 hours of sleep total.
Jeez.
But fuck it. I'll just go to sleep a little early today.
Can I get the? I can get the. I'm happy. I have
The Chireno
ace.
was more important.
No, crap. I sold the wrong gun. Now I can't. Oh, this is bad. I made an oopsie.
So if I can tune this fucking Chileno, like actually just properly, I can turn this thing into an absolute fucking drifting beast.
Walking, shambling,
Yes, it's for
walking.
yes, it's for the memes, and no, I don't give a shit.
Sky Shredder, mistakes were made.
Oh, so skills actually have names for certain vehicles, like certain ones get special ones. And let me back out of this and get into the skill list for this vehicle specifically, because as soon as I started looking, I was like, oh my god, I fucking hate this. Like, okay, give me a second. Car Mastery. Okay, so the very first skill that you unlock is Hachiroku.
What does that
The
mean?
next skill you... I'm trying to remember. Shit. I can't remember. Fuck. Okay, so... There's one that gives you a lucky escape skill, and it's called Mean Machine. But for this car, it's called Meme Machine. Fucking, there's one that I get extra credits for beating somebody in a head-to-head race. Guess what it's called?
What?
It's called Step on the Gas.
Oh my god.
Gas, 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 I'm gonna step on the gas tonight. Fucking, you earn it. There's one for increasing the amount of experience you get for doing a skill chain.
Right.
This one is called Bringing Home the Tofu. Because the fucking, the Chireno, you probably won't know this because you don't watch the anime, but the Chireno that's used in the show is his dad's Chireno, and he uses it to deliver tofu.
I'm done.
So they,
his
they're,
dad forced
that's,
him to start
it's
delivering.
not over yet. The fucking drift skill for it is called multi-track drifting.
Oh good god.
And then it's near miss score. It's called Nani.
Oh.
It's fucking drift tap skill, where if you're drifting and you tap into somebody, it's called Dorikin.
I'm done with the reboots.
And then finally, its sideswipe skill is called Kansei Dorifto.
What?
Yeah, they know that everyone got this car for the initial D memes, and I don't give a fuck.
No, they knew and they delivered.
Flying, okay?
Exactly.
Oh,
So I have the
way,
Chireno now, and I'm super fucking happy.
I bet.
See, the funny thing is, Vegan, is whenever his the guy's dad actually forced him to start delivering tofu in 7th grade when he was 12 years old.
Yeah, he was like fucking super young, and he was like already driving. And as a way of teaching him how to drift, like in order to get down the mountain, like within an allotted time limit, because he had to make the deliveries at 4 a.m. to hotels. So in order for him to be able to make efficient deliveries, he had to put him on a time frame. So basically, he had to go down the mountain as fast as he could. So that's where he started learning drifting, and that's why when everyone's like, "Oh, he just got his license, he's a noob," but in reality, he's been driving for 5 fucking years already, and everyone's just like, "The fuck,
Here's
he's making
the
that."
thing.
Like they're
Here's the
making
thing. The day out.
What happened?
Oh, I was saying that the deliveries he makes, he does them every day.
Yeah, he does this every day. So he drives down this same mountain for 5 years, and it's basically like, at first he doesn't really like driving, because his dad's kind of always made him do it as a job, but when he finally does like a race for the first time, he starts enjoying the race. And his dad is actually, the reason why his dad makes him learn how to drift is because his dad used to be a street racer, and that Trueno used to be his racing vehicle. So he started making him learn with the fucking Trueno, and he was known as his dad has the fastest time down Mount Akino, which is the mountain that they're like driving on all the time.
Right.
So his dad's like well known from like the older racing days, and he's pretty much trying to have his son be like almost good, if not better than him.
See, what originally, talked to me whenever he originally started driving, he only did it for the family business. So as he was doing his deliveries back and forth, eventually started getting bored of just doing the same driving technique himself, because his dad was with him. He was delivering this by himself. And
Yeah,
eventually
because
he
he
was
was,
getting
like,
bored
super-
of going the same route, so he decided he was going to try and see how close he could get to the guardrails.
Yeah, but because he's like since he had like so many years of experience so far, the second everyone's like, the fuck is this 8-6 doing here? We'll kick its ass, right? And then they learn that fucking the main character is an absolute fucking monster behind the wheel of that 8-6.
I love watching their reactions. How the hell can they catch up to me in a junky ass old 8-6?
Oh yeah, that's the thing about the Initial D is they refer to the Trueno as the 8-6. Because the 8-6 is the 8-6 is more of its internal workings. The Trueno is just a body style.
Yeah.
But Takumi, the main character, calls it the Trueno though because that he said in literally his own words, he says, why don't they just call it a Trueno? It says it on the back of the car. Like even he's confused why they call it the 8-6. He's just like, just call it the Trueno.
Oh, Umbreon. So I just bought a gun called Doomstick. It's a triple barrel shotgun.
Awesome.
So I have a combat shotgun, a Doomstick, and a pistol.
I literally already had like 2 people fucking send me a message like, how the fuck did you get that? And I was like, I got fucking lucky, that's how. I got absurdly lucky to get this Trueno, and I'm not giving it up unless I got another one. So why the fuck would I want to give up my Trueno? It's such a nice vehicle.
Okay, I was wrong.
Dude, I could. I would have
Umbreon.
every goddamn car from fucking Initial D. From the first one to the last.
So
I have 3 vehicles, well actually no, including this one now. I have 4 vehicles now. I have the oldest of the Takahashi brothers. I have his Savannah, his RX-7 Savannah. I have the white one, the one with the red suns.
That's an FC. Yeah.
Yeah, the FC. I have the FC. I have Shingo Civic.
Mm-hmm.
His, I think it was the no, the FD was the other one. And then I have this one, obviously, the fucking Trueno. And then I have the fucking 350Z, the Fair Lady, the 2003.
Yeah.
I died already.
I haven't seen into Initial D Stage 4, but I know that somebody in that stage has a 350Z.
They do. I just don't remember. Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
It was a red 350Z, wasn't it?
I had 350Z.
Ooh, supply crate.
But yeah,
I know
I
what
have
you're talking about.
I have 4 of the Initial D vehicles, and unfortunately, Ryosuke, he's the one
The
that
oldest
drives,
of the Takahashi brothers.
Yeah. No, wait. Yeah, I have Ryosuke's vehicle. I don't have his younger brother's vehicle. Because the
Hey, Sketch
The,
real
uh,
quick.
You don't have
that
case
one.
games?
No, I do not have case. That one's not actually in the game. You can get
Ooh.
kinda close to his vehicle, but it's the 97 one. I also no wait, I was incorrect. I actually do also have the I also have the Supra. The one that belongs to I'm trying to remember. Fuck.
Was it a white one?
Yes, it's the one that's with the Akina Speedstars. I have his Supra, so I have 5 Initial D vehicles.
Hey, I'm
You know,
real quick. I
There aren't
was,
many Initial D vehicles in here, but yeah. Anyways, here's
Go ahead, Deegan.
I was wrong. It's a quad barrel shotgun.
Oh my god.
I'm like, hey, here's 3 barrels. Wait, why does it have 4? Oh god, it's a quad barrel. Because when he broke it open, I only saw the 3 barrels. And then after I reloaded, I looked at him like, wait a minute, that's a 4-round. That's a 4-round
That's 4.
barrel. I'm like,
That's
and,
4.
and each barrel shoots I'm like, wait a minute. That's terrifying. Oh yeah,
4 fucking barrels of shotgun fun.
I know, and it just tears through them too. Also, I'm sending you a picture on Facebook. Those flowers I told you I got yesterday.
The what?
The flowers I told you I got yesterday. I got them planted today. Finally. Let's see. Bionic slab. Anyways, y'all can resume talking about initial D or whatever it is I'm talking about. Whatever it is you guys are discussing.
I'm not going to spoil this for you, Sky Shredder, but in the 5th stage, I believe it is, there is a white Supra that is in there. That's one of the competitors.
Huh. Also nice flowers.
Right.
Yeah, no, I fucking... Huh, that's actually pretty interesting. Also, although I don't have it, but the one that's driven by the 2 girls, the Sylvia's K,
Yeah, that's 13.
that one, yeah, it's in here.
Wave 1.
So is the NSX.
Yeah. I still
And,
thought that was funny, that one turn.
Love my guns.
Not terrible.
Unfortunately, the fucking the R31 is in here, but not the R32, so you can get kind of close to making that skyline, but it's not the exact same. I think you can spec it out to be relatively similar, but the R32 itself is not in here.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I had a feeling that was why.
R31.
Take that monster!
So, there aren't too terribly many Initial D vehicles in here, but the ones that I've seen people make, like, actually work.
Not that it will matter.
Yeah.
You'll still die.
The other game had a slightly higher selection from the vehicles that show up in the Initial D, considering that I think the last game actually had slightly more Japanese cars.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen the A5 anywhere, though.
Buy ammo. Wave 2.
You got me thinking about that damn the F-13.
We've got customers.
So now
So-
I gotta watch such shit.
So I
Or at
know
least-
one thing that happens later on, I was unfortunately spoiled about this, is I know that something happens to the 8.6.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just
I don't know what exactly happens, but I know that something happens to the F6 and it isn't good.
I will tell you this, it does make a comeback.
I know it makes a comeback, but I'm just saying, like, the thing that I saw was like, I don't know what happens or how it does happen. All I know is something happens to the A6. And it's like, what? I think it's like during the second stage, isn't it?
Just head to
Yeah, you'll was there a Mitsubishi?
your wounds.
I believe so.
Infected.
Bishi?
You're not going to be around long
Yeah.
enough to care.
Oh,
Yep.
isn't one of the earlier Isn't one of the Evos in Initial D? I think that the Evo that shows up in Initial D is here in Forza Horizon 4.
I believe so.
Alright, can you guys hear me properly?
Yeah, I can hear you properly.
Yeah.
Okay, good. This means
Alright,
I'm not in one bar right now.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine right at the moment. I'm gonna drive back up to the fucking thing real quick and I'm gonna look at the Evo list. Man, this thing corners well.
Would you
They've been trying to... The thing is, since this game has like actual tuning in it, I've been trying to find like a good tune for it, because I may have the right parts, but I just need to be able to figure out where to put everything. Because I want to turn this thing into a sideways machine.
I like the fact that somebody, they reset the Deep 121 stage.
Oh, so another skill that I kind of skimmed over whenever I was looking through them. One of the skill names is bonus stage.
Oh god, as in like the actual bonus stage?
Yeah, as in the actual bonus stage.
The building blocks of this nightmare.
It's it gives you a fucking super wheel spin, so it gives you like 3 chances to get really good shit, and it's called bonus stage.
Oh my god.
Every other... Oh, shit, I forgot. I actually forgot 2 skills because I had actually looked at the not locked, the not locked one. Whenever a skill song is played, which means like songs that'll increase the rate at which you get stuff,
I remember that.
the skill is called Eurobeat Intensifies.
Oh my god.
And all cars have a extra life skill, which makes it to where if you fuck up and crash, it doesn't immediately erase your skill progress, because the second you crash, it gets rid of it. Well,
Shit.
this one's extra life skill is called Deja Vu.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they made all the memes
No,
that they
no,
could with the fucking Trueno.
No, gas.
That's gas is for head-to-head battles. It's called Step on My Gas,
Or
and
running
it's
in the
for head-to-head.
90s.
But the extra life skill is called Deja Vu. Unfortunately, the running in the 90s one does not have a reference in here, but fucking gas, and Deja Vu do.
I still love that bringing home the tofu.
Yeah, bringing home the tofu.
It's way too hot in here.
Yeah, so they knew what they were doing when they were naming the skills for this vehicle. Because some vehicles do also have other special skills. Oh my god, now I actually need to find out something real quick.
Oh god.
I need to check my Civic and see if they made any Shingo references.
I'm good. I just found this fucking video. It was posted 9 months ago. But the title is funny. So listen to this. So it says, Reddit flash entitled parents.
I'm really
Police, he killed my son in a video game. Arrest him.
Wait, what?
Arrest him. Fucking r/entitled
That's fucking
parents
stupid.
is always the dumbest shit ever. But I love hearing from it because it just makes me die on the inside and lose a little more faith in humanity.
Oh god.
Alright, let me go look real quick at the fucking the Evo list real quick.
Currently drawing reversed bunny suit
Hey, Killstreak, how's it
via
going,
Octi.
buddy?
Need to do the...
Entitled Mommy versus
female
Arms Sergeant.
Doctor.
I gotta see this. Hold
Was
up.
it the was it the fucking the answer that was in there? Was it the
What?
was it the Evo 6 GSR?
I believe still.
Okay, yeah, it's in here. So is the GTO and the Eclipse GSX. Anyways, I need to step into my Civic real quick and see if they made any jokes like that. Or if this car is the only one that has references like that.
I love the fact that this person says we spent the majority of 2 days prepping and filling a 4-foot deep and 14-foot round pool.
Here we go, 1997 Civic Type R.
How the hell do you spend 2 days on a 4-foot deep and 14-foot round pool? One of those ground pools? Says they said they spent the majority of 2 days prepping and filling it and letting it warm. Here, you wanna know the funny thing? The temperature of the water is always going to stay the same. It's your body's own heat that causes it to feel.
Damn it. The 97 Civic doesn't have the fucking... doesn't have any references to Shingo. It would have been hilarious if it did. Alright. Yes. Real quick.
Walking, shambling money incoming.
Why did I reload? I had 18 rounds left.
I actually have to agree with this comment. It says, the person said that they told that the little sister couldn't get into the water unless her mom was there to watch, or sent, and she sent them home with the message. They came back and the little girl said her mom said she's fine and afloat and I could watch her. I have to agree with this next comment. It says, and I said, it's not fine. I do not think an 8-year-old is responsible enough to watch a toddler in a pool.
Yeah, no, not really.
I don't know why I gave you money. Spend it.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, an 8-year-old, they do not have the attention span.
Right.
They will easily get distracted.
Okay, hang on. Let me check.
So I do have to agree with that.
I think I can do that. Alright, so I just need to get...
It has,
Secure. That means kill any
it has two that I'm not entirely sure if they are a reference. One is Drift Destroyer, and the other is Natural Drifter. This is for the fucking RX-7, the 90. I think it might just be the Terreno, in all honesty.
One of those. Oh no, my ear!
Wow. I would... No, oh my god, I would... Honestly, this is the kind of mother that I would punch in the face.
What kind of mother?
Okay, so she sent them back again to the house, telling them that the mother needs to either come to watch the toddler, or she can't get in the pool.
Yeah.
So they go to the house, and then they both come back again without their mother. So he goes to the door and is pounding on the door, you know, trying to get an answer. And then the garage door starts to open with the mother backing her car out.
Well done.
That.
She was going to leave and have him watch her kids.
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Yeah, Killshare, I'm having
Yeah.
a good day so far, bud. I'm having a really good day.
But you wanna know the best thing?
Oh, God.
What?
This dude is a fucking army sergeant.
Oh, no.
So you know this is gonna get bad real.
Yeah, I can see that.
And this is my favorite thing. So she gets out of the car all pissed and asks him what his problem is. So he tells uh, that it's not his problem, and he's not their babysitter, and he's not going to be responsible for her baby drowning in his swimming pool, his property.
Huh.
I mean,
What the fuck?
I can't.
Oh, wow.
Where are you reading this?
YouTube?
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the series r/entitled parents?
Yes.
Oh, I've seen that.
This one's so fucked up,
I
though.
actually did a Reddit reading of r/entitled parents.
Okay, so basically,
YouTube.
she then proceeded to start baby talking her own kid. I'm so sorry, the mean lady isn't going to let you swim. And she kept doing it over and over again. Of course the baby bursts in tears, and then the entitled mother screams at the lady, "Look at what you've done. You've made her cry and
What?
ruined her."
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be my
Hold on.
birthday.
So here's the full fucking thing. She says, "Look at what you've done. You've made her cry and ruined her day. Hope you are proud of yourself."
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
EM4.
Just head to the
No, this isn't
pod.
EM4.
You got lucky. All
Oh, yeah,
for
it's
that
M4
in the
combat
next
shot.
batch of flesh pounds. It won't be that easy again.
Got some ammo here.
Oh, Tog. Heard of that in a while.
Heard of what?
The Old Guard.
No idea what that is.
It's a unit in the army. It's known as the Old
The what?
Guard. Old Guard. Tog, for short.
What's in this
Oh.
disgusting sludge?
They're responsible for ceremonies in the DC area and funerals in the Arlington National Cemetery, amongst other duties.
Oh, wow.
So here are some of the units that it consists of. You have the U.S. Army Drill Team, the Sentinels of the Tomb of the Unknowns, and then you also have platoons such as the Presidential Gun Salute Battery and the U.S. Continental Color Guard.
Hey, Stan, how's it going, buddy?
You guys looking
Oh, that
general
angle.
media. What do you guys currently think of Shova? I still have yet to add
Love my guns.
the arms in yet.
Okay.
Ooh, that's awesome.
It's a
Alright.
reverse bunny suit of Olivia Octavius from Into the Spider.
So apparently it's also the oldest active unit in the Army.
Really?
Oh my god, how do I get my armor?
First. Talk to you guys later.
Oh my god, I suck today. So I suck with the support class. Alright, take care, Stan. Have a lovely night of sleep, and thanks for stopping by, bud. Oh, how do I fail that bad? Maybe I just shouldn't use that shotgun, I guess. Yeah, kill streak using a ferret? That's interesting.
What happened?
Killstreak is using a furry emote.
I mean, Killstreak's fucking weird.
I support it, but I'm just like, that's
Like, I'm half convinced that he's just lying to us, and he totally is a furry.
right.
He is just trying to play it completely off. Because he doesn't think that we'll inquire any further than that, but we know better.
Snip.
I can fully explain. Please, Killstreak, explain. We must hear this.
Can explain the furry emote?
Yeah, he's like, I can fully explain. All right, start explaining.
Nah, no need to explain. The fucking cat's out of the bag.
Explain, boy. You better start explaining, or I must. Never mind. Okay. Where's my side? Oh, I only have one. Oh, that's not good.
Sorry, being a flip. Wait, what? How did you do that?
Why did you join it first?
What?
Well,
Not
he's
even.
in my stream, so you know. I'm guessing.
Elaine. Bam! Down you go. Encore une.
Well, Stan, I think he's been around furries for so long, he just kind of accepts this now. What was the content? I'm curious now.
Another one.
Don't worry, the next one will be harder.
My skin.
Dude's house on. I'm a furry. Don't give a shit.
Who does?
Adam, the one going up to after this weekend.
Spend here, Josh, imbeciles. Before I decide to shut the pod.
I mean, I've even showed him art and stuff. He's like, that's actually really fucking cool looking.
Right. Oh yeah, Umbreon, I have good news, friend.
Yes.
My friend is going to attempt to redraw my Transformer character Fuse after her art was, her art's kind of, like, the original art of Fuse that I have is kind of eh. So, my friend is going to try and redo it.
Yes.
Like, different, my friend isn't the original artist, but
Nope.
even my friend was like, I can't make heads or tails of this. That's it, I'm going to. Oh, I told Black Fox about last night when I blew the guy's head off with the grenade.
We just pumped it straight into his face.
I still need to go back and clip that, don't I?
Oh, that's how it's supposed to be.
Sleep well, buddy.
I built it to drift. Yes. Semi. Somewhat. Yes. Pretty much.
Good lord, at all them emotes.
No, trying to get some back into some of those turns over there. It's nothing but straightaways. This is Britain.
Ew.
This is Britain.
Ew, stop saying its name.
Britain. Yes. Where everyone drives on the wrong side of the road.
Right, not wrong there.
Literally only 3 countries drive on the opposite side of the road. Everywhere else in the world drives the same side that America does. Like, it's... Oh, that's, it's because it's a big festival. It's a big racing festival. Yeah. I can't.
For a little bit.
They're all behind invisible barriers.
Did he say hit the pedestrians?
Yes, my dad literally told me hit the pedestrians. I was like, I can't though. The game literally won't let you.
I like your
Sometimes
dad.
if you-
I like how your dad
Sometimes if you
thinks.
drive close to the barrier though, they'll actually interact. They'll actually stick their hand out and try and touch the car. So of them actually will. It's pretty funny. Up. Yeah. Right over here.
Lovely.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my earbuds have a mic in them, so I was just like, I don't want to use my headset. It's clunky and only one side works.
Oh.
The fact your survival is an
Yeah.
accomplishment is pathetic, like
Yeah,
you.
right down there. This piece right here.
I wish this still made me ill.
You probably wouldn't know what this vehicle is, but you might know it as a Corolla. It's an older model of Corolla, but it's an older model of Corolla that was specially made called Trulanos. I mean, they did make American imports with ones on the right side, or on the left side, since this is a Japanese car. Yeah, because Japan is one of the nations that drives on the wrong side of the road. Like, the cars have to be built a certain way too. If you're driving on the left side of the road, the driver's side has to be on the right. So since Japan and Britain both drive like that, British and Japanese cars, like straight up, if you were to buy a actual Japanese car, one that's not like built here in America, they have driver's side, right side. Which means that, like, I myself am not using manual rules, even though I like how to actually learn a clutch, but this vehicle itself is actually a clutch. So imagine shifting with your left hand instead of your right.
Nice.
No, he was on the right. He was going that way. I would say it's a weird way that he's turning in. Because the roads are shaped differently too.
If that was anything but luck, I would be impressed. Area remains secure.
See? He's on the left side.
Alright, I'm back. I just had to
Oh.
eat my dinner.
There's something that you might actually enjoy. Let me go back into the festival, because then I can look at the vehicles.
So what do you guys think of the sketch so far?
Great.
It looks good, actually.
Pretty good. It's a pretty good sketch.
spicy knot.
honestly.
Someone had a bad time here. Or a very good.
That's like adding one.
Nice. This is right around those three. Ah,
Horses did okay with this.
I was trying to avoid that. I'm trying to get better with the drifting at this game because I don't usually do it too often. But this thing is like nice and light to be able to practice with.
Let's all participate in a little
Yeah, there were versions of these that were made in America, but they were mixed with the 1985 parts and the 1986 parts, so they weren't like a true one of these. They also didn't like send too many of them here in America to begin with, because it wasn't like the Corolla at the time of its conception wasn't an insanely popular vehicle in America. For the most part, it was like the Camry and stuff like that. No, there's they're doing a stream. Are you asking like where is he from? He's from Alabama. Mm.
Where did you go?
Here, one on the left.
A Skyline H8?
Or the one is back.
The
Yeah, the horse holds.
oh, the purse holds. Actually, no. Oh, it's the first one. Huh. Yours was a Cutlass 442.
There must be something wrong with the calibration. You were not supposed to live
Yours was
through
a
that.
Cutlass 442, wasn't it?
No, it was a 442. His was a Cutlass,
Oh, okay.
but now his was a Cutlass. Oh, but
I'm
this
not
one
doing
here.
it just to try
Found some ammo.
I did not know that.
69. Mine was a 68.
Oh, so yours was older.
Yes, but I won.
Huh.
So if you can find a
We
68
have killed
please.
ourselves with
Unfortunately,
science.
I think this is the only olds I've seen in like the past few games. They usually just put in the Hearst olds because I think this car was semi-popular among
Yes, that was the most popular one.
yeah.
Mine was a super.
Protect the area
Out with it.
if you can.
Mine had a 400. That one right there, that 442, has a
Is it? Oh my god. Why would they do why would this game do this to me?
Huh.
and then I took the 400 out of a station wagon, 68 station wagon and put it in there. That was my transmission right rear end. I thought that I took it to because I was in station wagon. So I had 400. I just swapped it out for a station wagon. It had more torque. So instead of my talking out of 110 miles, then at the end, I had red. And then at 110 miles an hour, I was still walking at the 40 miles. to pick up
One of those
the
cloaked
red
scouts
stick
here.
in the house. They would give me that, they'd say, "Where did that come from?" I can't tell you how that's true.
That's funny.
But most definitely, I
This
could
area remains mostly secure. As long as helping you somehow. Is this some sort of prank? You're not
That's
this
not bad.
good.
original stock one and the Fort Powell,
Watch out, Escalade!
1350.
They didn't have them electronically limited back then, did they?
I would be impressed. Area remains
And the
secure.
four, you remember what the 442 stands for?
I think it was the
The 4 is the motor size, 400.
yeah, 400.
The 4 is the
Ammo here.
automatic transmission, a 400 truck, and the 2 is power factor.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the plus track.
Yeah. It was actually a muscle car built by Oldsmobile specifically. Now, this is 1 year older, and the reason everybody liked this one is because it looked better than the 68. Because the front end, basically the rear end looked almost the same as the 68, but this one, it was just more flat seat and cut more grille.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I guess that's a reason to like the car.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, what's going on? What?
My dad was just
No, not
my
that.
dad was
no,
talking
not,
about his
not,
old,
not that, not that, not that.
oh.
My stream is experiencing issues, yes or no? Okay, screw it. Well, stream, I guess it won't be streaming, I guess I'll be recording. Oh, this is gonna be, yep.
Man, he must have really liked that car though.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, so I guess it should just be a stream, just or a recording.
What happened?
Don't blame it on the
For
pod.
some reason, it's not letting
It
me.
was hard to
I
steal
can't
this
do that. It's not, I can't stream for some reason. I'm just gonna keep this recording.
Oh.
Not uncensored.
This is all a
I don't
piece
feel like
of
dealing
cake.
with
How about a new
Streamlabs being
slice?
stupid.
Yeah.
This fog's going to help.
Yeah, no, I figured I would show my dad a little bit of
Lovely.
history because
Careful!
I remember him mentioning his first car that he ever had was a 442.
I like shooting them.
And the 442 is in this game. Not exactly the one he had an older one.
Right.
But I decided to show him, and he was like, "Yeah, there was like huge demand for these things whenever the newer one had come out." It was a pretty nice vehicle in all honesty.
I've got.
I didn't expect you to make it through that way.
There's a cloaked Zed here somewhere.
Go to the pod, buy things. Not that it will matter. You'll still die. You're not dead. Good enough.
I'm in. It's pretty good.
I wish this still
So-
made me ill.
I got done reading Spider-Man: A Life Story.
Move it, idiot. Get some gear, ammo, all those things that help you not die. Keep the Zeds out of that area.
It's a really good book. Apparently, there are like 6 issues.
Oh, nice. Now the ugly can come out the book. Now that I'm in a place to pull them.
Careful!
Not terrible, but that's just the warm-up.
Watch for a cloak!
I should be back in a second.
No one starts crying. Reloading!
This area remains mostly secure. Is Hans helping you somehow? Is this some sort of prank? You're not this good.
Take that monster!
I thought that was anything but luck. I would be impressed. Area remains secure.
Someone had a bad time here. Or a very good one.
I'm not going to go easy because you don't repair your armor.
I'll try the double barrel boomstick. Why not?
Time for some... new tactics. Adapt or die.
One of those cloaked cows is here.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just waiting.
No more! Voila! Oh! Boom! Mosh pit of death! Ah! Oh! There's a cloaked Zed here somewhere. Zeds are cloaked!
Don't worry. The next one will be harder.
One of those cloaked cows is here.
Spend it all.
looks like just me and you, Sky Shredder.
Money does you no good in the grave. You lived. I'm not impressed. I'm disgusted.
I wish this still made me ill.
Welcome back, friend.
I return.
Welcome back. So it seems it's just me and you now.
Just me and you?
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine.
Which I'm fine with.
Your thing's still giving you problems?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I die on this before I go.
Wave 10.
Go and fix it.
Yeah. What I have to do is I have to close out OBS.
It seems I must take a personal hand in this.
Yeah, you see why I'm kind of why I don't want to do that. Because that'll end the recording straight away.
Come out, little pigs!
These
Cyber
things
no
are
spirit. Let's try gas.
I put your face.
You are joking. Am I meant to be?
Let's not be
It's not amusing to test your defenses a little. Now I shall actually try to kill you. Enough of this face. Now you swine can drink.
These things getting bigger?
Land for you meat. You can't see me. Take a deep breath now. I grow tired of this game. Time to try the next phase, you scum. Can't you find me? You cannot survive this barrage. You cannot.
I'm under fire.
You raise your death.
This is getting expensive.
Volter.
Kindly die the next wave.
Who's dead?
Volter.
Oh.
The German guy that always kicks my ass. The Mad Doctor, basically.
I
Yeah.
love the rain.
I hear little girls laughing. I don't like that. I wonder where Obsidian went.
No. I actually kind of noticed before I went to go use the restroom that he had already, like, left the party by that point.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I know, like, I had looked and I was like, huh, I don't see Obsidian.
Huh. He went
I wonder why he left.
Right.
Keep using the pod. I'll see if I can get your fingers stuck
Maybe
in
he
it.
was having connection issues.
Right, that's true. So the
So,
patriarch was like, keep using the pod. I'll see if I can get your fingers stuck in it or something.
Yeah.
Wave 11.
So how goes for the
Walking, shambling money incoming. I put your... I've got crazy skills.
I'm glad I upgraded the double barrel.
Got you, monster. Careful! We've got a stalker creeping around. Take that, monster!
I'll go downstairs.
Careful! Siren!
I now actually have most of the skills unlocked for this thing so far. I only have 5 more to go.
Ah! Ah!
I didn't expect you to make it through that wave.
Flashbound! Double!
Eh,
I do.
time to never level up again.
I cut the flesh pound in half with the shotgun.
So, time to never level up again. I hit level 69.
Huh.
I mean, I was about to say, you have to say nice, but then I realized, oh, you said nice already. If 60 every man is
Oh my god,
really so nice.
I just started spamming the info combat shotgun, and I just saw the freaking flesh pound right in half.
Hold on.
Like, I tore his arm off, I cut him in half, then his arm got torn off.
I need to check something. I can't remember. These are cross-country races, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no. These are the actual ones that have dirt. Well, this car wouldn't be very good. At least not with the way I have set it. You know, let's try racing this thing. I've mostly just been driving around, trying to test out if I have the tune right. But let's see how this thing actually does in a race.
Nice.
It gets really nice sideways action. Like, I cannot be more proud of this.
Let's see, the pistol's level 4, the combat shotgun level 1, and the double barrel boomstick's level 2. I can work with that. I can't leave the pistol out because you never know if I might need it. Because I know the day I don't upgrade it.
Your face. Ah!
That's it. There's plenty more sets.
Vite, vite, vite! We've got customers.
The
So-
weirdest person in this server has arrived.
Boots, your face.
Hello. I feel really, really fucking left out of this shit right now.
Shit, 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 shit.
Because literally, I am the only Japanese vehicle in this lineup. It's hilarious. Did you ever think you would hear about a Trueno going up against the fucking modern Camaro Z28? Because I know I sure didn't.
Seriously?
Seriously. Like, for some reason the fucking game decided, here's your lineup, and I was like, why am I against a Camaro? This seems a little not fair
Dude, you were the Camaro.
to the Camaro.
Oh.
I'm kidding. The fucking AE86 would not be able to beat a fucking Camaro. As hilarious as that would be.
Yeah, maybe I need to reload this and just spam their face.
Why? What the fuck, man?
I guess it's, yep, it's a streak.
No, I'm saying, what the fuck, man? There's a fucking...
No, I said
There's
yeah,
a
because
Lambo.
the reason I said that is because there was like there's one guy left that is slowly shambling, and yeah, it's a scrape.
There's a fucking Lamborghini in the lineup.
We'll just sweep that squig back
The fuck,
into the
man.
cloning vet. He'll be
The
back
fuck am I
soon.
gonna... What the fuck is my Trueno gonna do against that? Literally
Someone had
just
a bad time
nothing.
here.
Drift circles around.
Or a very good one.
I mean, maybe. Man, this thing is not built to fucking race normally. Because I'm trying to see if I can race it normally, but nope. I don't have enough,
Ooh, I've unlocked
launch.
unlocked
I don't have a whole lot of launch after getting out of turn.
Greatly increases
Which means
penetration.
that I'm
per...
pretty much stuck trying to drift this shit.
Oof.
And
Try this
shit,
one on
tried to
your
drift into a
size.
tree.
I think you'll find it snug
Oh,
and
God damn.
deadly.
You stopped streaming.
so what?
You stopped
This
streaming.
vehicle
Yeah,
had
my
to
Streamlabs pooped the bed, and I didn't feel like ending the recording,
I've got more sets just waiting.
so I'm gonna
Damn it. I got too much angle.
That's not good.
They
Oh,
fucking-
thank God.
It fucking flattened me, so then I ended up just skidding to a stop.
I'll make sure the next round is a challenge.
The car is nice and all, but Jesus Christ, I cannot race with it. It's a nice car to just drive around with, but racing? Fuck, that's another can of worms that I'm gonna have to work on this vehicle with. Because I have it built for drifting. It's not built for this kind of race. So I'm gonna have to probably switch to a different vehicle. If I want this thing to race, then I'm gonna have to fucking, you know, actually put like racing shit in it.
Kyle, I'm done with you. Kyle, I'm texting him right now.
Oh.
We're being idiots.
You better not be being mean to Kyle.
I'm not... Okay, I'm always mean to Kyle. Kyle's mean to me and I'm mean to him. It's how we work things out. When am I ever nice to any of you?
Don't bleed on the pod. It was hard to steal it.
I'm sorry I went dead silent there. Didn't mean to make you feel bad if that was a legit question.
No, I was like, no. Killstreak said, don't be mean to Kyle. I'm like, what am I and I told him, I'm like, I'm always mean to Kyle. How do we work things out? What am I
out
ever...
with him? But you're with Sky Shredder.
Well, it's kind of hard to beat with Kyle because he's married now, so you know.
Oh, so this is a double cheat sort of thing.
Oh God,
Lovely.
no, Kyle, not even jokingly, Kyle would
Never what?
cheat on Kristen.
Oh.
There's a cloak dead here somewhere. Fuck you, monster!
Uh-oh, this is bad. So I found my weakness in this game is shotguns. I can't use them for shit.
Can't use them or they kill you very quickly.
I'm not very good at using them.
Get better with the shotgun.
I don't know, but doesn't sound Texan enough to me.
Sure, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna call it the boss.
But if you want to be Texan, you need to get good with both the shotgun and the revolver. You must be at one with your weapon.
I'm good with the revolver. I'm just garbage with the.
Well, get good with the shotgun then. In the wise words of people on the fucking subreddits and 4chan of Dark Souls, get good.
Get good, boy.
Get good. Alright, let me go ahead and end this recording.
Bye,
Get
Musty
good is like
Huskies.
literally one of my favorite things ever.